Hello, my name is Pavan Kumar, and in this video we are going to learn how we can set up Kubernetes cluster as a highly availability. This is a major problem if you are going to deploy your Kubernetes cluster in a physical data center. It will let you to create a risk that to down of your Kubernetes cluster master. To come up from this risk, you need to deploy Kubernetes cluster as a highly available. So in this video, we are going to learn the same, that how we can set up Kubernetes cluster. So first of all, let me take you to the introduction, that what are the need and what are the components are required to set up Kubernetes cluster as a highly available. So Kubernetes cluster highly available clusters with Kubeadm. Purpose: when we use Kubeadm to deploy Kubernetes cluster, we get only one master node, and in that cluster, we have risk to lose the control over Kubernetes cluster. To overcome this kind of risk, we can deploy multiple master nodes in the cluster. As per the date, there are two solutions available as per the Kubernetes documentation. One is the state control plane and etcd nodes, and another one is external etcd nodes. State control plane is, this approach requires less infrastructure. The etcd members and the control plane nodes are co-located. If you are going to use external etcd nodes, you will have 3 extra nodes to deploy etcd separate from other components. Again, if you are not aware about the Kubernetes components, just check out my previous video, Kubernetes Cluster Overview, Part 1, in my channel. I will put the link of the Kubernetes Overview below of this video. Just take a look at the architectures of staked etcd high availability solution. If you are going to deploy a staked etcd high availability solution, you have to understand these basic infrastructure components: API server, control manager, scheduler, etcd. These components are required to build your Kubernetes master. So basically, in this infrastructure, you will have minimum three nodes, 3 master nodes to deploy your Kubernetes cluster as master. So all components will be deployed on all 3 servers. And at least you need load balancer. You can use Nginx load balancer, or you can use HAProxy load balancer, or if you are using any cloud infrastructure, so you can use that cloud infrastructure load balancer as well. So you can see that the worker node are used to connect master node with the help of load balancer. So the etcd will be staying on all the 3 master nodes, and the API server will communicate with the etcd, and API server will communicate with load balancer, and the load balancer will serve as an API for the other worker nodes in the infrastructure. If you are going to take a look of external etcd solution, you will see that this is the same solution that we have explained, that we have seen in stacked high availability solution, but the etcd host is a different host at here. So none of the etcd service is running on any of these 3 master nodes. So we are separating etcd host from the other components like API server, control manager, and scheduler. If you are going to set up these 2 solutions, you need at least 7 nodes, except worker nodes. I'm not including worker node at here. I'm just including 5 nodes for the 3, where 3 nodes for the master nodes and 2 are for the load balancer, and 2 you can keep for the worker nodes, minimum at least. But you should have more than 2 worker nodes to deploy and function your Kubernetes cluster in a better manner. If you're talking about the hardware for the master nodes, at least you need 2 vCPU and 2 GB memory. So this is the minimum limitation for the hardware. But if you want to deploy a good Kubernetes cluster for the good performance, and if you want good performance in your infrastructure, so definitely you need a more than hardware of 2 vCPU and 2 GB RAM. And if you are going to deploy external etcd, you need 3 more nodes of including these all 7 nodes. So this is all about the solution that we can see in the Kubernetes cluster. In my next video, I am going to show you how you can deploy high availability for the Kubernetes cluster. For the meantime, goodbye and enjoy Kubernetes cluster high availability overview.